Good morning, Spartans.
Good morning, Spartans. It is Thursday, February 26th. It's a high of 33 and a low of 11 degrees. Very cold. It's National Pistachio Day. You like pistachios, Coben?
Absolutely love them.
Yeah, man, I'm quite a fan myself. I'm gonna go eat some. Back to you in the studio.
Thank you for the intro, guys. It's a beautiful Thursday. I'm Eli.
And I'm Carson. It's good to be back. It's time for Teacher's Pet.
What's up, Spartans? I'm here with Teacher's Pet, and I got three very intelligent students here from website design. And I'm gonna have you guys take a look at this pet.
Okay.
All right, your three options are Miss McHugh, Miss Joint, and Miss Nesky. Who do you think it is?
I think it's Miss Nesky.
Gotta be Miss Joint.
Nah, it's definitely McHugh.
All right, wait till the end and find out. I'm here with the owner of the pet. Who am I here with?
Miss McHugh.
What are some of your favorite parts about your pet?
She's a working dog. She spent 10 years guarding the job site, and now she's semi-retired and works part-time guarding my garden.
That's an amazing trait to have in a pet. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
That's a beautiful dog, Miss Hem.
Reading month starts Monday. Let's go talk to Tristan.
Thanks, Eli. I'm here with Mr. Landry, and he's going to talk about March's Reading Month.
All right, so hopefully you've seen some of the flyers in your classrooms. There's a few of them scattered around the school as well. During the month of March, during your first class of the day, we are going to spend from 9:15 to 9:30 reading. That's something that a lot of us old people really like to do. We want to try to get some more of you young people to try to find a love for it, because I'm going to tell you, once you find a book you actually like, you will never stop reading. It just opens that adventure up. So we want to try to mimic that and hopefully help you find that good book. Here's a couple of ground rules though. You may not read on this thing because you're not supposed to have these in school now anyway. All right? So no reading off from your phone. You can read things off from a tablet as long as it does not have connectivity. So if you have a Kindle at home, you're welcome to bring that in. Otherwise, hardcover books, things that do not connect to the internet, that's what you're going to be reading off. There's going to be prizes available. There's going to be weekly drawings for people that are doing what they're supposed to be doing. You'll notice in 5-star, I've had a lot of people ask me about what's this little store thing, what's these little behaviors and these rewards things that you can see in there. We're going to actually start using those because you're going to earn 1 point for every day that you read successfully for those 15 minutes where your teacher doesn't have to bother you about, hey, you're supposed to be reading. You earn those points, and those points earn you the right into certain raffles. All right, so we're going to be raffling off some different prizes that Mrs. Spazzaro is in charge of. So I don't know exactly what she got, otherwise I'd share what some of those prizes are. All right, so we're hoping to be able to spark a little bit of love for learning for some people that might not have that right now, and help us to be able to develop a little bit of grit, because it's only 15 minutes, but some people have a really hard time focusing on just one thing for 15 minutes. All right, so March is reading month. Do you like to read?
I do.
You do? Are you going to tell me what your favorite book is?
I really enjoyed the Harry Potter series.
That's a good one. I totally understand that. The Martian by Andy Weir. Project Hail Mary, the new movie that comes out at the end of this month, he wrote that one as well. That's what I'm going to be reading.
Awesome. Thank you, Mr. Landry. Back to you, Carson.
Thanks, guys. I can't wait for reading month to start on Monday.
Let's go to Eli for Senior Survivor info.
Thanks, Carson. Spartans. Today we had tribal selection for Senior Survivor. There will be 20 contestants and divided into 2 teams of 10, white and blue. These teams will be competing in things like spelling bees, word searches, seeing who can hang on the bar the longest, and simple math problems like in elementary school. These will go through all of March. With March being the longest month of the year, we don't have any breaks in March. This is something to spice it up a little bit. The day before spring break at the student versus staff basketball game, we will have 2 contestants remaining. They will both make an advertisement, and we are going to vote to see who ultimately is the Senior Survivor of the year. Back to you, Eli.
Thanks, Eli. Carson, are you excited for Senior Survival?
Yes, I am. Our Quiz Bowl team is conference champs. Let's go to Luke.
Thanks, Carson. We've got some major brain power making headlines today. Last night, Sparta's Quiz Bowl team went head-to-head with Rockford and East Grand Rapids, and guess what? They didn't just compete, they dominated. Emma Bessemer, Gabe Mick, Emma Giebert, Adrian Chrisman, and Anderson Burke for leading the charge and officially clinching the Metro League Quiz Bowl championship. And here's the best part. This win makes Sparta your back-to-back Metro League Conference champs. That's right, 2 years in a row. The team had an absolutely phenomenal season, showing off quick thinking, teamwork, and some seriously impressive knowledge all year long. Sparta, let's hear it for your conference champion Quiz Bowl team. Congratulations on an incredible accomplishment. We are proud of you. Back to you, Eli.
Great job, Quiz Bowl.
FFA Spirit Week is rolling. Let's go to Aaron.
Thanks, Carson. Hey, Spartans. Yesterday was Boots and Buckles dress-up day. Some of the winning focus classes were Miss Byton, who took first, Mr. Groh, who took second, and Miss Nyhoff, who took third. And today is camo out, so make sure you wear your camo. And to finish the week off strong, on Friday, it's going to be blue and gold. So make sure you wear your blue and gold, Spartans. Back to you, Eli.
Great job at Spirit Week.
Let's have some reminders.
Pick up the auction items in the art studio tomorrow.
Tomorrow is Honor Roll breakfast.
Sign up for blood drive on Monday.
Talent transcripts should be done this week.
National School Breakfast starts next week.
Tomorrow is the last day to sign up for KCTC's Criminal Justice Program.
Let's finish off the news with an interview with Mr. Stoner in Trivia Thursday.
Have a great rest of your day, Spartans, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Thursday, everyone knows what that means. Let's do it. First question, when did the Berlin Wall fall?
Mr. Gorbachev, tear down that wall. Let's go with... I'm stuck between 2 years.
What 2 years are those?
89 and 91. It's one of those two, isn't it?
It is.
Oh, 1989.
Got it. Wow.
Yes.
Wow. Impressive. Here we go, Bieberg. Are you ready?
Yep, ready. 1989.
Wow, you're much quicker than Mr. Harris.
Yes, okay, thank you.
You might be better at the
Okay,
job.
we'll see. No, that's only one.
Next question. Who is the only player to win both a Super Bowl MVP and a Heisman Trophy?
All right, I think I got a guess.
All right, what's your guess?
Roger Staubach.
No. It was Marcus Allen.
Oh,
You know?
not. No, yep, I know. Running back. I thought maybe Joe Montana won it in 79, but.
Super Bowl MVP and Heisman Trophy. Oh boy, this is a tough one.
Get in your bag.
I know. I don't want to take as long as Aaron. You said he took a while. He
I-
probably
you-
got it right.
No, he didn't. You couldn't possibly take as long as he did.
Super Bowl MVP and Desmond Howard.
No.
Yes, that's a
Yeah,
correct
your question's
answer.
Faulty. Desmond Howard's right, so is Roger Staubach.
I think there's a couple of them.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean...
Oh, you lose trivia Thursday.
I'll adjust on the fly. I'll adjust on the fly.
Right, Roger Staubach, same thing. Desmond Howard won it in 97, and yeah.
All right.
Super Bowl MVP for the Packers.
Good one.
Thank
Hold on,
you.
Roger Staubach.
Thank you.
Kids, don't use ChatGPT in school.
Yeah.
It doesn't work.
Yes.
Unless
AI.
you're Bieberg making
Better
assignments.
than AI.
Okay, I gave too hard of a question last time, so I picked a new one. New question is, which 1832 tariff crisis led South Carolina to declare federal laws null and void within the state?
I think it's coined Tariff of Abominations.
No. It was the nullification crisis.
Because of the Tariff of Abominations. You said what?
Let's-
Tariff.
Which tariff? Yeah, that's what it says. Hold on.
The nullification crisis came out of the Tariff of Abominations.
Let's ChatGPT this. Hold on.
So the question is, they passed the tariff. Elaborate on number 3. The nullification crisis was because the tariff was passed.
Andrew Jackson was elected.
You said the tariff of abominations?
Correct.
Boom, okay, he got it. It was just a two-stepper.
Yeah.
Perfect. 2 for 3. Let's get Bieber.
It was a nullification crisis. Reaction about the tax.
Dude, you're a genius.
Is that what the answer is?
You got
Yes.
it. 3 for 3. Instant. He's better than you.
High kick.
Okay. And Viberg got the actual answer. He's better than you. All right, Viberg, tiebreaker.
I'm glad I made it this far. Yes.
I mean, I'm just
Yes.
glad. I'm happy for you.
Thank you.
I'm rooting for you.
Yeah,
Just know that.
appreciate
Don't tell
that.
Mr. Aarons.
Okay, I won't. Secret safe.
All right. How many years did the Roman Empire last? Give me a year.
Like a number of years.
A number
not
of years.
year.
No, a number of
Okay,
years.
okay. Even after they kind of went east, I'm going to go 700.
Okay. That's not a bad answer. We'll see how close Mr. Aarons gets. All right, Mr. Aarons, tiebreaker. Let's see if you can get back in the win column this week. Your question is, in years, how many years did the Roman Empire last?
So it fell technically, I think, the 476. So the Republic was formed under Augustus, Octavian Augustus, which I think was before. So I'm going to say 521.
Jeez Louise. All right, I'm sorry, Viberg. Aarons was only off by, what was that, 18, 17? Yeah, it was 503 was the correct answer. Unfortunately, Mr. Aarons wins again.
What's up, Spartans? I'm Allie, and we're here with the Mr. Stoner interview for the month of February. Mr. Stoner, what role do you think AI should play in education?
Well, I'm actually a big fan of AI. I use it quite a bit. I've been in education for 30 years. At one point, there was a concern about use of calculators in math, and it's going to make kids not know how to, they'd be using their fingers to count, and that wasn't how it turned out. So, AI is a tool. There are some responsibilities that we have to make sure the tool doesn't eliminate thinking, because what matters is your ability to problem solve and think and be creative and navigate through communication. So hopefully AI will be used, like right now, we use it to develop lesson plans. I'll write my message to the board, and then I'll say, hey, can you check for certain things? It's a strategy tool to be used. So I think it's going to grow in this capacity. People still can do their multiplication facts even though calculators exist. So you guys still are learning about math. So just try to use it as a parallel. It has risks. Obviously, you have to still have critical thinking because not everything that comes out of AI is accurate. Sometimes, I've had to rewrite some of the things I've written, and they had errors in it. It literally didn't adhere to the English language rules of writing. So I had to go back and edit AI's editing of my writing. So you always have to have some consideration for critical thinking when it comes to use of any tool. I think teachers are going to be using it first. I'm not as afraid of it as some people are communicating that it's going to end up leading to people not having brains, all the craziness that some people suggest.
Yeah.
But for now, it's a tool that we'll utilize and hopefully make our jobs more effective, make your jobs a little bit more effective. I do worry about people in your guys' positions because what jobs out there will be replaced by AI is unknown. But obviously, every generation has faced the transitioning workplace and the workforce needs. You need to be prepared to pivot. I can't speak to the impacts there, but I do worry about how AI will impact your guys' ability. I wanted to be this job, but that job's not there anymore. So we need to prepare you guys so that you can pivot from that. You have the ability to think, to be able to communicate, be able to react, so that you're prepared for whatever life throws at you.
Yeah, be ready to adapt whenever we have to.
Adapt and win.
How do you decide which new programs or tools are worth investing in?
So we have a strategic plan. So obviously we filter that through. That's collecting stakeholders' input. So we want to make sure anything we're pivoting towards aligns with that strategic plan. We have it's called MyKIP. So our own continuous improvement plan that the state has asked us to create and articulate. So making sure those two things align. Anytime a building or like a special education or curriculum changes, we go through a process where we have to validate that. So we have a tool that they need to go through to answer a series of questions about the impact it's going to have. Anything we adopt, we want to improve, not change for the sake of change. So we have a couple different layers of the process. Then ultimately, obviously, financially, can we afford it? Can we, is it really going to help kids be more effective at the work that we're asking them to do? This is going to help teachers be effective with the work they're asked to do. It's really want to improve. So that's kind of the process we have in place. If it's a small enough bucket tweak, it doesn't go through that. So it's really the bigger things that really goes through more of a rigorous process. It's called this, continuous improvement, school improvement process that we follow through.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool. So it just depends on what it is.
And the impact and the cost.
Okay.
Yeah, significant investments will, the board would want us to go through a more rigorous process because we're spending, community money. We want to be careful with that.
Okay. Yeah. If you had unlimited funding, what would you improve first?
Pay of teachers. The reality is, as a profession, it just feels that there's just not a recognition of their impact that they have. I would suggest it's the most important job this country has, every country, but our country specifically. So, obviously, finding ways to reward that work and impact. Obviously, facilities, we're very blessed to have amazing facilities. There's people want more. I know a larger weight room. You see communities developing these community rec spaces so that people don't have to go down to Planet Fitness. We could build one here for our community. It'd be nice to be able to do that for our moms and dads, but kids as well. Use it for developing our programs. I'd like to have a larger auditorium. Within the auditorium, having some more rehearsal space, more storage. If you know anything about that, there's no storage.
Yeah.
Having the ability to seat more people. Obviously, bigger, better, more is where you go. But obviously, we're pretty fortunate that our community has always supported us in that way. But there's providing more opportunities to teachers, to staff to develop other programs that they may be passionate about, bringing in, other programs that kids might be passionate about. Like a robotics program has always been appealing here. It's expensive to get up and running and maintain, and you want enough kids involved to make that work. So, but if you have an endless stream of money, one kid makes a robotics program if they want it, right? So if we're going to dream big, just providing whatever anybody wants, wherever they want. But for us as a community, recognizing the impact teachers have, making sure we're supporting that, as they should be. Providing facilities so our community and our kids can learn and achieve a great amounts would be the kind of three big buckets I'd really target.
Yeah, those are good. I've never thought about improving those with that. I like those ideas.
No, thank you.
Who do you go for advice when making major decisions?
I pray. Yeah, start with that. Yeah, so obviously I talk to my board president. He's my boss. There's a group of 7 who are my boss, but he helps facilitate those conversations. I lean into Andy quite a bit. I obviously have a team of administrators. That I call us Team One. So we all need to be all on the same page. None of us can do this work alone. We need to do it all together. So I spend a lot of time discussing topics with those individuals. I lean into superintendents around. It's only my 4th year as a superintendent, my 30th year in education, 26th year as an administrator. So I'm not green when it comes to a lot of this. But sometimes they've experienced things that I haven't experienced. So I'll lean into that. Outside of that, I try not to bring work home as much as I possibly can, but when I need to, my wife is a sounding board. I'll lean into her, and she usually tells me when I'm making bad decisions, whether I want to hear it or not. So she's a good reference point for me for sure.
Yeah, well, thank you. That was great. Look forward to talk to you next month.
Yeah, thank you.